But more developments coming in. This is concerning the investigation, ladies and gentlemen, into the cancellation of the UGC-NET exam. Now, what we are learning is that the CBI has filed an FIR in the UGC-NET exam case. Remember, the Education Ministry had announced yesterday that the NET exam had been cancelled because of a suspected cyber attack. The Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Education gave that briefing today, saying that the MHA unit of cybersecurity had said that the entire NET infrastructure had been compromised. And now what we are learning is that the CBI has filed an FIR in the case pertaining to sections of criminal conspiracy as well as cheating. That is the piece of breaking news that's coming in. I'm joined by my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar to get more details. Ananya, over to you.
Well, definitely, after, in fact, the UGC-NET was cancelled, there was a lot of students who were in a limbo because, it is one of the most prestigious examinations. This is the second setback to the central government after, the NEET examinations, and the exam had to be cancelled. And, in fact, what has come to light from the MHA sources is that, the MHA unit of cybersecurity had found that, certain details of, in fact, this particular UGC-NET were actually leaked on the dark web. And not only this, the whole NET system was actually compromised, and that's exactly why, the government had to cancel that particular examination. The NT had to take that particular decision. And post that, the Central Bureau of Investigation has now kicked in. It has registered an FIR and two major sections, one with regards to the criminal conspiracy, and the second one regarding to the cheating has been, invoked of the Indian Penal Code. Sections of the Indian Penal Code have been invoked in, and more, sections would be added post the investigation actually proceeds forward in this particular case. What would be interesting to see is who would be arrested and when will these arrests take place, and how has the system of the NET been compromised? That is a big question mark, because it is, a very secured system that has now been compromised on the dark web. So, what kind of information was leaked on the dark web is also something that we'll have to, ascertain. So, definitely the Central Bureau of Investigation would be looking into it. But what happens is something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
Right, but Ananya, at the same time, nothing this big happens without any sense of compromise from within. So clearly, when it comes to the officials involved in the UGC-NET exam, they will be under the scanner of the CBI.
Well, definitely, Ayushman, even the UGC-NET officials would be under the scanner of the central agency. And, though it is said that, this kind of a breach does not happen without any internal security. But since there are a lot of technological advancements and, there are a lot of viruses and, in fact, Trojans that are there which can be actually hacked, and such things can also happen. So all possibilities would be looked into by the Central Investigation Agency, and it would be seen that whether it was a cyber attack or was it somebody from the within that actually leaked it on the dark web. So all of this would only be clear after the clear investigation of the Central Bureau of Investigation takes place in this particular case.
Absolutely. Ananya, please stay with us, because let's shift focus